if you don't have a home gym, you need a home gym. And that is like a non-negotiable. You have to have a home gym. When disaster or stressful things come in your life, Henry Rollins says the best, 200 pounds is 200 pounds. Friends come and go. The iron's the iron. And if you don't have a gym, it sucks. And I own a gym. I own a few gyms. I have warehouses that have gym equipment in them that I've always been able to work out at. And my current setup, I'm technically the owner of my gym inside of a rock climbing gym. But when you can't go to the gym, it's like terrible. And it's even worse when there's like no internet, no power, and no one can do anything. So it's like, well, now's a great time to go into the gym for a Slave Fest. Yes, I want to sell you barbells. I want to sell you plates. I want to sell you bumper plates. I want to sell you our new 45s that are thinner than ever. Yes, this is a sales pitch. But at the same time, I'll tell you, it is miserable if you can't go lift. And it is like if someone took your guns away, your ability to eat away, your ability for survival. And now you have to rely on someone else. I went to Anytime Fitness, I think second day of the storm. So I was supposed to work on like a Friday or Saturday. So whatever the day was, I didn't work out the first day. I was like, all right, I got to go to the gym. Went to one place, powers off. Went to call my friend that owns another gym in the area, powers off. Could go to the rock climbing gym and work with no power, but he also has 350, rock climbing gym members that want to get in there. So I don't want to be the guy like, oh, well, why is he in there? So, I'm a business owner, so I get that. So I'm not going there. So I go to Anytime Fitness and I knock on the door and they got the lights on and some guy opens the door. It's just another patron with his headphones on. Didn't ask me anything. I went in, I lifted and I was like, I'll make this right later. So I went to their website that night and I tried to buy a membership and struggled. They don't take payment easily. It's like, take your phone number. They'll call you later, but then that they don't have employees because the power's out. And so I went to go again today and it was staffed. And I was like, hey man, I was here the other day. I need to lift. He's like, I can't even process the payment. I'm like, I live down the street. I own this company. Here's my face. It's all over it. And he's like, oh man, that's cool. The owner's a Marine. He just bought this place. I'm like, great. He's about to get some awesome plates. But I got to lift. And so got to lift in, but I just learned from it. And this is, walking distance. I live in the city, but if you don't have a home gym or at least a barbell, and I was at the point when at first I didn't think I was going to be able to get into that place. I was like, I have a barbell hangs behind my head in all my YouTube videos. I can grab that. And I have 8 45s in my office. There's no power, but I can go in the power parking lot. I can clean and press and I can deadlift and I'll be fine. But if you don't have anything, it's rough. So if you don't have a home gym, get a home gym or at a minimum, get like a barbell and some weights. Because it's during when everyone's stressed out and, there's no power and people are upset and there's no water, and there's no food. It's like when you can go to a constant, hey, what do I do every 3 times a week? I lift. And when you can go back to this, Jeff, you've seen this when you've been deployed. I've seen it deployed. Oh, yeah. It's man, boys, we're going to the gym. And it's you know what? 200 pounds here, 400 pounds here is 400 pounds in America. We use freedom units. I'm lifting. But it just resonated with me again because this was the first time. I remember in California, weather would come. It rarely comes, but it does come. The power would be out. COVID would happen. And I'm like, I'm going to my gym. There's not a soul here. The power's off, but I'm having a great lifting session. So anyway, been wanting to say that. Now I've said it. But you need that freedom.